yeah, like my whole life, a lot of people think I'm faking because when they see me with my friends or like people that I'm cool with, and occasionally you'll catch me like on my head in the club or like just being loud as fuck and carrying on in a video sometimes. But it's like, yeah, I'm with people I'm comfortable with. If I don't really know you, why would I do all that with you? I don't even know you. But yeah, I've had that since I was like young. I used to eat like lunch in the library and shit. Like, I never talked to nobody.
You were eating by yourself in the library?
Yeah.
Were you okay?
Yeah, I was cool. Like, it was too loud in there. Like, I don't know. I get overstimulated. I don't know about y'all. Like, there's just too much carrying on.
I see. You prefer a more intimate, quiet environment?
Yes, like, please. Unless we go to the club or something. Like, why are y'all so late?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's speak Summer Walker and her recent meet and greet. So she had a meet and greet where she looked very uncomfortable and her effort seemed very low when it came to interacting with her fans.
It's standoffish. So Summer Walker did a meet and greet, and there's a lot of complaints. A lot of fans want their refunds, and because they said she was standoffish, she wasn't communicative, she didn't do eye contact, she didn't even want to be there. So there's some backlash. She's received backlash about her meet and greet.
I wonder if it was from the actual people that went to the meet and greet.
So I saw some of the.
A lot of times we get backlash for people that weren't wronged.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. This, personally, had I paid for a meet and greet and got this, I would have been underwhelmed. Like, she was sitting in like a director's chair, it looked like, and was kind of like the person's come stand right. People come stand right here, and she was just.
But question,
like people trying to hand like, oh, I made it, you know the usual.
Regular
hey, I made a painting for you. She's like,
yes.
oh.
Question: would you have bought a Summer Walker meet and greet?
No, not.
Why would you not have bought a Summer Walker meet?
I'll buy some. No, because I have low expectations.
Because you know who she is as a personality.
Correct.
It took him 30 years to learn Lauryn Hill's greatness, so no,
that ain't got to do
he's
with
not buying this summer.
Shut up. Never.
Look,
never.
the joke I'm about to explain. Look,
Never.
Now, when it comes to the fans' perspective or people that spent their money to go and meet her, I understand where the controversy and the uproar may be from, like, on their behalf, and why they will feel a bit annoyed. Because when you think about it, if anybody spends their money to meet a celebrity, it must mean that they really like that celebrity. They like their music, their craft, and that's why they're spending money, and that's why they're putting time and effort into going to meet them. Nobody's going to spend money on somebody that they don't like. So that's one, and it's just like nobody likes to waste money and nobody likes to waste time. I feel like that is the worst combination. And that alone, if somebody wastes their money or their time, or they feel like they have, then they have every right to feel upset or disheartened or just not satisfied with the experience in itself of the meet and greet. So I want to start by saying that. And it's just like with social media, the industry, everything in general, everyone is entitled to have their own opinion, especially when it comes to celebrities and stuff like that, or people that put themselves on social media. So I do understand the frustration regarding that. But I feel like when it comes to everybody questioning, and when it comes to the people saying that Summer Walker does not suffer with social anxiety, and they sound so certain about what she's going through and what she's not going through, I feel like people should be a bit more open-minded.
Here's the thing, though, like, because earlier we was talking with Corey, and he stated that if you have anxiety and you know you can't, show up like that, don't do a meet and greet.
All right,
I disagree.
Don't bring nothing else Corey has to say.
That's not what it's.
If I'm a Summer Walker fan enough to pay $1,000 to go to the meet and greet, I know who Summer Walker is, and I embrace that. And I'm probably not going to be disappointed that she's standoffish, because I know that she's standoffish.
Right.
She has a history of it, right?
Yes.
She's let it
as
be
long
known.
as she's
Social anxiety.
She's let it be known from day one. It's social anxiety. It's the germaphobe thing. It's a lot of things.
Like she
a lot of reasons.
She didn't tour for a minute. I disagree. Due to a lot of that. Now,
reason why this is
no. I disagree that if you have all of these social issues. Don't do a meet and greet where your fans are going to want to come meet and greet you, because now it looks like a money grab.
All right, we talking about
yeah, because it's like with social anxiety, it's not something that you can see. It's something that an individual feels. There's a lot of things that we can't see. We can't see if somebody's in pain. We can't see if somebody has a disability. We can't see if somebody's suffering with depression. And I feel like as humans, we are so judgmental. Even though we shouldn't judge, it's just so natural. It's like second nature to judge nowadays. And it's something that we all do. But when it comes to things that people are going through, I feel like we should be more mindful and just be more, shift our perspective a bit and understand we can't see what people's going through. Now, when it comes to social anxiety, I can speak about this from experience, okay? Social anxiety is one of those things that just randomly comes. You know, like with emotions, how we don't pick and choose when we feel emotions. Emotions just randomly come. And it's just like some emotions can run our day and run our life. God forbid, even though we don't want to be run by emotions, it happens. And I feel like Summer Walker, she made a very good point in one of her videos. And she said that just because she suffers with social anxiety doesn't mean she should isolate, shut herself off from the world, doesn't mean she should hide under her bed. And I definitely agree with her. What do you want her to do? I feel like even isolation, example, makes social anxiety 10,000 times worse. You know, when you completely isolate yourself from the world and when you don't try to step out of the shell, a lot of things get worse when an individual just shuts down and gives up on themselves. And we just have to see it as, say like example, somebody has an accident where they have an injury to their legs and then they do everything in their power to try and use their legs again to start walking, to be more functional. We see it on social media all the time where it's like people, they are told either one, they've had an injury, they need to do X, Y, and Z to get their strength back up, to start functioning again, to be more mobile. Or there's other people that's told they'll never ever walk again, but you still see them trying to make an effort to walk and to feel the sensation in their legs, etc., etc. You know what I'm talking about. You know what you see on social media. If those people didn't try, so what I'm trying to say is, are we saying that those people shouldn't, even though they have difficulty with walking or are told they will never walk again, are we saying that those people should never ever try again? Should they just give up? No. So it's the same thing with like social anxiety, depression, and anything that anyone is going through. You can't see these things, okay? And I feel like it's something that I can speak about from experience. Like sometimes I can be in a lot of pain, but nobody will ever know that or suspect that because of the way that I look. And even just looking the way that I do and being the age that I am all throughout my youth, people always judge like, oh, you can't be sad, you can't be depressed, you can't be in pain. One thing I've also realized, you see, like when there's young mothers, yeah, people that are pregnant during their young years and they go in TFL example, people, they don't want to give them a space. Or just even in general, say like somebody is disabled, they go in a public, people think, oh, because you're young, you don't need space or you don't need the same treatment as somebody that is in a wheelchair or physically unable to walk. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just feel like people judge too much. They think, oh, you look fine, so you are fine. And that's not always the case.
Yeah, like my whole life, a lot of people think I'm faking because when they see me with my friends or like people that I'm cool with, and occasionally you'll catch me like on my head in the club or like just being loud as fuck and carrying on in a video sometimes. But it's like, yeah, I'm with people I'm comfortable with. If I don't really know you, why would I do all that with you? I don't even know you. But yeah, I've had that since I was like young. I used to eat like lunch in the library and shit. Like I never talked to nobody.
You were eating by yourself in the library?
Yeah.
Were you okay?
Yeah, I was cool. Like it was too loud in there. Like I don't know. I get overstimulated. I don't know about y'all. Like there's just too much carrying on.
I see. You prefer a more intimate, quiet environment.
Yes, like, please. Unless we go to the club or something. Like, why are y'all?
Summer also made another comment saying that she is more comfortable around her family, her loved ones, people that know her. So she will act wild sometimes. She'll go partying. She will be twerking, doing this, doing that, because she's around her people. And that's very true. Some people are more comfortable around the people that they know compared to people that they don't know. Do you know what I mean? And there's so many different reasons as to why people go through what they go through, or they're suffering with what they're suffering with. Social anxiety and multiple other mental health, physical health conditions affect people differently. Some things affect people mildly, some things affect people severely. So that's just that, and people have different reasons why they are affected by these things. Some people are so traumatized from their childhood, from all the things that they've been through in their childhood or in their teenage years, that they just always have like PTSD. They always have flashbacks of what happened to them. And this is why social anxiety and things like palpitations and just all those symptoms can take over them and their body in different scenarios. Some people, they are anxious in crowds. Some people are anxious in small doorways, like what's that word? Like places that make the individual feel like they don't have space, claustrophobic or something like that. Just different things affect people at different times. So I just feel like it's important to be mindful and also just have that perspective and understand the concept of, if you haven't experienced something, then you will never ever know how it feels, if you get what I mean. So that's my thoughts on that. What do you guys think?
Having a meet and greet with your fans, but you meeting them, but you won't greet them. Like, you act like you got an attitude the whole time. You act like it's an inconvenience for you. You look disgusted at the fact that they even interacting with you. And y'all can save this, her having social anxiety. Like, if you got social anxiety that bad, that's the way you gonna treat the people that's spending money and keeping you relevant, don't have the meet and greet at all, right? I ain't nowhere near a Summer Walker level, but anytime somebody go out of their way to come up to me and ask me, am I Dana, introduce themselves, tell me that they like my content, I'm going to be pleasant, because they didn't have to do it. They didn't have to say nothing. They didn't have to, even watch my content, share it, or anything else. So I appreciate it. And the last thing I'm going to do is make you feel bad or feel awkward for coming up to me. Right? Y'all can save it. She don't seem to have no problem with no anxiety when it come to married men. Right? But as soon as it come down to her having to interact with the people that put money in her pocket, all of a sudden she got social anxiety. she just so awkward, right? She don't seem that awkward to me when she doing the stuff that she want to do.
As I said, I'm not taking away from the people, because it is about the people, especially when you're a celebrity and you have your fans. It's about catering to the people. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. How do you guys feel about this situation? Can you guys relate to social anxiety? How do you feel about it? That's my thoughts on that, guys. So if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Bye.
Now, who the fuck said Summer Walker got social anxiety for everybody but a man? If it gets loud, you guys, I'm getting a tire put on my car, so just work with me. Damn. So the Shade Room just posted a snippet of Summer Walker talking about how she got social anxiety, and y'all, the comments were eating her ass up. She basically was saying how her social anxiety doesn't derive from how she's dressed, how she's perceived online, or her personality or anything like that. That she strictly is just uncomfortable when people touch her or try and communicate with her or pretty much act like they know her or just get too familiar with her. Immediately I was going to the comments, y'all, and the comments was eating her ass up. Somebody even brought up the Pizza Hut contact incident. oh shit, my car just moved. And I'm like, girl, I get it. Like, if you have social anxiety, no one's going to tell you how to feel. But it's like, why do you keep posting meet and greets knowing that you have social anxiety? We done? Ready? I'm ready. Thank you. All right, I'm back rolling now. But I will say this, for Summer Walker, when it comes to how she interacts with her fans, I am not a super Summer Walker fan, and there are many reasons. But for the girlies that are her fans, they go really, really hard for her, you know? And I just wish she would treat y'all better. Like, when y'all show up to these meet and greets, every video that I've seen come across my FYP, she is acting weird as hell. Like, she act like she don't want to be there. She be looking at y'all like y'all stank. I don't know. Maybe she needs PR or something, because that's not it.
Do you have anxiety?
Oh, not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. I used to. Really, really bad, to the point that I couldn't even talk. That's why I don't do things like this. But I did a lot of inner work, a lot of spiritual work and mental work, a lot of therapy. And so now I can talk to people.
Really though?
Yeah.
Well, so why are you choosing to have more conversation now?
It's just more confident, so it's easier.
Right. And when you say with anxiety, were you ever afraid to perform?
Oh, I still
To this day?
For the first time in my life, I ever did a TV performance. No, second time in my life, for Usher's tribute. I said I would never do nothing like that. So I'm like opening up. I don't dance. I tried to bust a move.
Right.
I've seen your videos. You should do the splits. I've seen other.
Yeah, well, in the club,
you watch it for different reasons too.
That's the biggest thing too. Like, and it's so misunderstood, social anxiety, because when I'm with my friends, I'm in my family, I'm a nutcase. I'm actually the loudest in the room, and I'm actually the life of the party with people I know, and that's what people don't get. And then when they see me like videos online and stuff, they're like, oh, she's faking, like, why's she acting like? No, I'm with my friends. I don't know y'all. Like, and when you get around people you don't know, you just like clam up, but then they think you're faking.
Something going around now where it's like she's only nice to girls and she's different around men. I'm the same around everybody. I get this right here. That I do it with everybody, like no matter who you are.